Alright, here for round one of our Innistrad 8-4 draft with our white-green mid-range infinite 4-drop deck. Opponent has won the die roll, chosen to... well, we don't know yet. I don't know, in draft and sealed I've been drawing a lot more lately. I just feel like the extra card is so important. Being able to hit your lands is pretty crucial. I mean, between all the werewolves and all the huge creatures at like the 3 and 4 drop slot, I just rather be able to hit all my lands and get stuff on time. So our opponent won the die roll, chose to play first, and yeah, we have a decent, if not a little bit slow hand, but we have a Divine Reckoning to punish him if he does any aggressive shenanigans. Blue, red, so some colors we didn't necessarily want to see, but we'll go ahead and play as that it is. Hopefully he goes land, mill a creature, like makeshift, or not makeshift mauler, but whatever the 4/5 zombie is, and then we can have the Slayer of the Wicked for the turn after. Makeshift mauler, yeah. I was going to say makeshift mannequin. Nah, well, that is from Lorwyn, if you do not recall. Alright, let's see here. What's he got? Alright, he's doing something. I hear the sound. Ooh, he milled a Daybreak Ranger. Okay, that's really good for us. Glad to see that's gone. Armored Scab, alright. Well, so he's got a 3-color brew. You know, not impressive creatures, but creatures that are, you know, okay. Oh, whoopsie, I misplayed there. Meant to play Plains and play my Chapelgeist. That was pretty bad. And I probably should have just passed instead of playing the Hamlet Captain, so I could Village Bellringer just in case he attacked the deranged assistant. That's what you get for talking and going on autopilot. But oh well. We'll see what he does here. If he plays a creature, I'm just gonna Divine Reckoning, I think. Well, that's not true. I think I'm actually just gonna pass the turn and see if he plays another creature. If he plays one more creature, I'm certainly going to go ahead and pop the Divine Reckoning. Ooh, Devil's Play. That's another good one for him to mill. Grasp of Phantoms. Sure. I'm going to go ahead and flash in the Village... the Village Bellringers. Take 2 less damage here. And... question is, do I want to lay out my hand? I mean, if I don't lay out the Hamlet Captain at least, he's going to know something's up because he obviously bounced it. I think the plan is just to go aggro here, though. We're going to go ahead and kill his Armored Scab, or Scab, or whatever you say it, and attack with the Village Bellringers. It looks like he's stuck on mana. He's probably going to mill himself, I think. Oh, he chose to mill me. Okay, well, he got a Festerhide Boar. I'm going to go ahead and gladly take the 2 damage if he attacks with his Silhoff Occultist. I mean, since he's kind of stuck on land, no worries there. Well, he drew an island, it appears. Yikes, Murder of Crows. That is certainly a good one. Yeah, we don't really have a good way to deal with that at the moment. I'm going to go ahead and take the 2 from the Occultist. Bonds of Faith. Yeah, there you go. All you need to do is ask and you shall receive. We're going to go with the aggro route here. Not worry about the Divine Reckoning. Plus, you know, we could even draw our Gutter Grime and get some super value with it. How sweet would that be? But we both lay out a bunch of creatures. I mean, I've already mentioned it during deck building, but lay out a bunch of creatures, both sides. Play Divine Reckoning. Get a bunch of Grime tokens. Well, you wipe their board except for 1 creature. Granted, he would get to draw a lot of cards with the Murder of Crows, but hey. If I'm wiping his board, I'll save for 1 creature and getting a bunch of gutter tokens in the process. I'm more than happy to do that. Ooh, what's he got? Oh, another Grasp? Yikes, okay. This guy's deck is decent. I don't really understand why he's going for the super aggro route. To be fair, he could have Blasphemous Act, and if he does, I'm kind of playing into it. But I guess that's something I'm going to have to have to worry about if he does, because it's too late. I already laid out my creatures. So if he plays Blasphemous Act here, he gets 7 mill activations and 6 loot activations. Yeah. So that'd be pretty bad for us. Claustrophobia, sure. Alright, well, that's more than fine. And a Lantern Spirit, okay, alright. Nothing to worry about. Looks like he decided not to keep attacking. I mean, I don't really want to attack with the Slayer into the Self-Help Occultist. He'd get 2 mill activations as well as drawing 2, discarding 2, so we'll go ahead and just attack in with the Chapelgeist. See what he does. Ooh, okay, 4-color brew. I guess that could just potentially be for like a Forbidden Alchemy flashback. Interesting, he's choosing to attack. So he might just like return it to hand after damage and then replay it with the capability to bounce it, but that seems kind of weak. It ties up all of his mana. Yeah, that is certainly what he just did, okay. I can live with that. I'll attack with a Geist. I mean, he has to return it to his hand if he wants to block. Yep, you got it, Chief. Yep, returned. Could play the Slayer, not going to. He's 1 mana off being able to grasp a Phantom's flashback, so there's that to worry about. That's going to buy him 2 turns, because he has 2 of them. Alright, so Black Splash is an evil twin. I'm glad he's hitting all of his good cards with his Deranged Assistant. That's pretty nice for me. Riot Devils, sure, not doing much. Let's draw a Gutter Grime. For me. Please, Gutter Grime, go go. Gutter Grime. That's a good one. I mean, another flyer is gonna pretty much get him there. We don't have to worry about his Devil's Play flashback for a long time. He's only got 1 mountain. And let's just hope that he doesn't have any Grasp of Phantoms shenanigans to go on. I mean, if he does flashback the Grasp of Phantoms, it does eat up his turn. So, there's that. We'll see, though. This is an interesting deck, to be certain. I haven't seen any fixing yet. I have to assume he has, like, 2 Forbidden Alchemies in the last 13 cards of his deck. Oh, I guess Shimmering Grotto's nice for fixing, but still, beyond the Shimmering Grotto, we haven't seen anything, so seems like it's going to be really hard for him to successfully hit all his spells. Yep. Grasp of Phantom. Oh, he did it to his Murder of Crows. That's actually pretty smart. Well, now that the Crows is gone, I'm just going to swing in with the Slayer as well. I mean, if a creature dies, I'm going to play the Festerhide Boar, so that's pretty sweet. Yep, I'll gladly trade. You'll take 4. You get 2 mill activations, so let's see what you put in my graveyard. Forest, no Gutter Grime. Yeah, that's what I like to see, 2 land. Play a big old 5/5. And he's pretty much dead here. I mean, he can replay his Flyer, and he can replay the Murder of Crows, but that leaves him with the Crow and the Selhoff Occultist left. No, he milled the Scab Goliath. I wanted him to play it so I can Slayer of the Wicked it. Ooh, okay, Blazing Torch. So we can kill off the Lantern Spirit right away with our Village Bellringer. And then, well, let's see. I mean, if I attack with Hiss, let's see here. 2, oh, I can put him to 1 life. That's pretty unfortunate. Yeah, I can put him to 1 life. So if I attack with the Festerhide Boar, he has to block with the... If he wants to kill my boar, he has to block with the Murder of Crows in some way or form. Because, you know, between the Lantern Spirit and the Soul of Occultist, that's only, what, 4 damage, so... there's that. I mean, if I attack with, like, everything here, the Murder of Crows is going to go on, like, the Chapelgeist. Lantern Spirit goes on here, he goes here. Yeah, that's a good trade. So we're going to go ahead and do that, I believe. Yeah. Attack in with everything. We'll leave the Blazing Torch up. I shouldn't have played it. I should have just attacked in with everything. Because he's going to be taking some damage here, no matter what happens. And, like, we have a secondary win condition right now of him milling himself out. So, we'll have to see. Yeah, it's funny. Anyway, I did it. 1 damage. Or, I mean, 1 life. Assuming, you know, he did the proper blocks. Like, if I had equipped the Blazing Torch to the Village Bell Ringers and not attacked with the Bell Ringer, then I just attack with everything. Like, I eat his Lantern Spirit. The Selhoff Occultist chumps the Festerhide Boar. And, even if I do damage before combat, you know, he takes 4 damage there, so... Excuse me. We'll have to see what he does. Divine Reckoning was kind of a miss this game. Just sat in our hand. Not sure what he just did. He blocked the Village Bell Ringers instead of the Voiceless Spirit. So now he's actually just more than dead because he left me with an extra creature. Or no, he effectively lost a life. Oh, well, I guess that didn't matter. He does get information on my deck because he's going to mill me for quite a bit, but c'est la vie. So he milled the Gutter Grime, so he knows I have that. And he is choosing to dig deeper into his deck. Silent Departure. Mountain. Oh, and just other mill targets, okay. Well, go ahead and equip the torch and kill him next turn, unless he can do something here. I mean, he can attack me down to 7, but he'd have to have another Devil's Play to kill me. And if he has another Devil's Play, wow, I mean, I guess I should have played the Slayer of the Wicked. But, we got there, so woo-woo for us. He does have some enchantments. I mean, the Silver Chase Fox would be decent, but we already have 1 in our deck, so probably not going to need to do that. I think I'm actually going to run the Ranger's Guile. And I think I'm going to run it over the Divine Reckoning, to be honest. No, that can't be right. I mean, the Divine Reckoning is just so powerful. And in conjunction with some of our cards, it's just nuts. Huh. I mean, I just wanted to be able to turn off his, like, Grasp of Phantom, Silent Departure, Claustrophobia, etc. What would we cut, though? Can't really say. No, I'm just going to leave it out. I'm going to leave it as it is. I mean, I think I would want to put the Ranger's Guile in, but I'm just too wish-washy on what I want to take out, so we'll run it as is. Got a fine hand. I mean, it's not impressive. We really want to hit our land drops, but if we do, we can get there pretty easily. What is he trying to play? Oh, okay. Traveler's Amulet, sure. So he's going to be able to hit all of his colors, it looks like. Hopefully he didn't have a second land and he's just popping it and playing his second land, but I mean, if he didn't have a play, then that was obviously the correct one. Just going to lay out the Hamlet Captain. I don't like laying out any of my flash cards earlier than something when I can already play something that turn. Selhoff Occultist, yep, that does the job. We'll go ahead and pass the turn. I don't really see a reason to play this end of turn. Unless you play something that I'd really have to worry about. Sure. Well, I guess I'm not going to ever get a chance if I don't right now. Voice the Spirit, alrighty. Well, we see what he does here. Yeah, I'm just going to... I mean, I could save it for Gutter Grind, but since we didn't hit our land, it's not going to matter anyway. For a while, at least. He's milling me. Alright, he got a Plains and a Rebuke. Not too shabby for him, I guess. We'll lay out the blocker. Hopefully he doesn't have Geist Flame. We didn't see one, though, and he went pretty deep in his deck last game, so we're going to assume he doesn't have it. Yeah, Ashmouth Hound, that's fine. Kessig Wolf, sure. Really need to hit our land. Guess I just passed the turn here. If he attacks with the Ashmouth, I'm just going to snap trade for the Hamlet Captain. And I guess if he attacks with the Kessig Wolf, I'll trade with the Voice of Spirit. The Gallows Warden can eventually trade. Actually, to be honest, I'm probably just going to take a few hits from him. I still have 20 life, and there's no real reason to waste my stuff. Whoa, that's not good. That means I'm going to draw... Means I'm going to draw my Voice of Spirit next turn. Interesting that he didn't attack with anything else, though. So he got him for 3 damage. Bottom of turn. Hopefully he doesn't have another one. Ooh, he's playing a white spell or something? Or a black spell? I don't know. Ah, Evil Twin. That's pretty good. Yikes. Infinite 4-drops in our hand. No, I'm not going to attack with the Voice of Spirit. I'm going to make him use his mana and kill the Voice of Spirit with his Evil Twin. Yep, you got me, Chief. Let's hit some land now, please. Yeah, I guess I'm taking 6. Just need to hit a land so I can play the Divine Reckoning. Ooh, gosh, lay out your hand for me, please. Yeah. Kablam, dude. Nice overcommitting. I approve. I'll keep my Hamlet Captain. You keep one of your creatures. A nice little 4-for-1 there. Now all I need to do is hit a land and I can successfully play the Gallows Warden to trade with his Moon Heron. Hopefully he just plays like a zombie here. Oh, jeez. Another Grasp. Okay, so he effectively time-walked me again. I'm just going to go ahead and lay out a bigger creature. On the bright side, he only has 6 mana, so he can't flash back the Grasps yet. What do we got here? Oh, well. I guess we're in fact just dead. Infinite 4-drops, and we couldn't hit our 4th land for a while. So, yep, he's got us this game. That's pretty unfortunate. His 4-color brew got us good. I'm just going to add in the Ranger's Guile. Turning off his Grasp of Phantoms and whatnot is pretty good. Mausoleum Guard, maybe? It's not doing much. I mean, I know it's good, but it's not impressive, apparently. Yeah, we're going to take out the Guard. We'll go for this way. And I'm actually going to choose to draw first. Got a nice little curve here. 2, 3, 4. Definitely a keeper. Putting him on the play also makes him makes him mulligan more often, since he has, 4 colors, in which he did in fact mulligan, so got there on that one. Sure, draw your fixing. Why not? Alright, we got 2 combo pieces, Gutter Grime and Unruly Mob. Now we just need to hit the Divine Reckoning. And we're good. Yeah, waste your turn. Get that island. Pass. That's not what you're supposed to do. I think the smart play is to Blazing Torch the Deranged Assistant. Yes, we're doing it. I mean, conversely, I could have played the Voice of Spirit there, but taking out his mana producer and flashback enablers seems pretty good. Of course, he hits his 4th land, Clockwork. Drew a good one in Bonds of Faith. Go ahead and attack in. He's only got 3 cards left in his hand, so we're actually sitting pretty good. I mean, we have a lot of action going on for us. He needs to hit some pretty substantial things to get out of this one. Slayer of the Wicked is not impressing me. He has not played any of his zombies yet. I will gladly trade if you want to do that. Nice boar. Nice boar. Don't have Frightful Delusion. Good. I think it's going to be pretty hard for him to get out of this one with a 5/5 in play. I mean, he could have the Devil's Play if he hits a land, but... So that was a pretty bad misplay on his part. He sensory deprived my 2/1 as opposed to my 5/5, so he doesn't get the full value. I mean, I guess if he's worried about a flyer that much, sure. Or if he has the Devil's Play, sure, but does not seem very efficient. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and lay out one of the Slayers. Use my mana efficiently. I mean, I could have played like the Hamlet Captain and the Bonds of Faith on it, but he's not hitting any of his stuff. Oh, there we go. Grime it up. Make it so if he kills any of my guys, he gets punished. Attack, attack. And this game was kind of boring. Ha ha ha. Sorry. Bad pun. But we got there. He mulled the 6, kept a questionable hand, I guess. Didn't have any action. He could play a Murder of Crows. Or Grasp of Phantoms plus Silent Departure. But even then, I mean, it's just the inevitable is coming. So we got round 1. We'll see you guys for round 2.